What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another mystery tackle box unboxing. This is the April, yep, I have my months right. The April Pro Trout and Panfish box. I love these boxes because I primarily do trout fishing, so getting any kind of lures in these boxes is usually helpful. So without further ado, please subscribe and let's get straight into this unboxing. All right, let's see what we got. Always have trouble finding the little card thingy. Okay. Lucky John, Psycho, Acme, Dead End Lures, Dynamic Lures. Oh, Dynamic Lures. Pro Built, Jenko, Bonehead, Eagle Claw. Okay, so the first thing we have is the Lucky John F35 ATD Psycho, which is right here. Wow. Whoa. That is super cool. So basically we just have a little JDM, which is Japanese domestic market, crankbait for trout. You know, we have the single hooks on there, which I love. I'm usually too lazy to swap out the trebles, so anytime they put them on for me is good. Got a really solid looking lip on. I mean, this just looks incredible. I can only imagine the action on this. So can't wait to put this to the test for some wild trout. So that is a really cool find. The next thing we have is the Acme Tackle Ratlin Spin Master for $6.49. Oh, sweet. So basically just a inline spinner here, and it's got this cool rattling body in the middle there. So sort of like your Mepps, like Vibrato, your Blue Fox Vibrato versions. I'm sure it has some rattles in there, some little metal beads that will clack together when you reel this in. So that'll be good for some bigger trout, pickerel, bass, other types of stuff like that. The next thing we have is the Dead End Lures Geovex for $5.49. Oh, sweet. Another really cool looking spinner. I've never seen one with this many dimples on it before, but that's really cool. Any type of hammering in the metal like this just gives it more action, more vibration, so that will be sure to trigger some strikes. I love spinners, as should every trout fisherman. The next thing we have is the Dynamic Lures Micro Spinnerbait. Sweet, I love these things. I actually have a whole video dedicated to one of these. I'll actually put that up in the cards if you want to go check it out. These things are great. You know, you might not think they're good for trout, but trust me, I put it to the test last year, and the Wasakis and Wildfish were crushing this thing. The next thing we have is the Pro Built Lures Game Changer for $4.49. That is these jig heads right here. More geared towards panfish, as you can see the size of them. But they're just some cool, really reflective looking jig heads that you can put a swim bait on, just any sort of soft plastic, and you'll catch fish with it, not necessarily just trout and panfish. So they can never get enough of good jig heads, so that's a nice find. The next thing we have is the Jenko Fishing Big T Little Mermaid for $3.99. Okay, cool. So perfect to put on those jig heads right there. We have like a nuclear chicken, I guess they call it pink ghost, which is just this cool soft plastic. You can see it's ribbed, but it also has those serrations like kind of in towards the back, so it really gives that tail a swing motion even though it's not a swim bait. That's cool. Then we have the Bonehead Tackle Brush Glider for $3.49. Okay, cool. So just your classic straight tail crappie bait. Again, can put that on the jig head, and stuff like crappie, warmouth, rock bass, smaller bass, even trout will crush this thing. And it's got kind of like a beaver tail type back to it, which is really interesting because normally you don't see these for stuff like crappie, but with that size, oh yeah, they'd smoke it. And the very last thing we have is the Eagle Claw Laser Sharp Plain Shank Hook for $2.29. I mean, it's a hook. Hooks are great. Plain shanks are great, especially for stuff like crappie and trout, where you don't really want a lot of points. Like, they have very soft mouths, soft parts of their bodies, so these are good live bait hooks. All right, so a pretty good month's unboxing. My favorite stuff are definitely this Psycho crankbait with the very cool modeling colors and this spinner, which will be sure to catch us some fish. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching this unboxing. If you want to see more, please make sure to like and comment. And if you haven't, please subscribe. We're getting very close to 20K, and I would love to hit that soon. So without further ado, I will see you guys on another episode.